If you're planning your first home in Massachusetts, you're in the right place. In most programs, a first-time buyer means you haven't owned a home in the last 3 years. There are a few exceptions, but we'll keep it simple. Quick mythbuster, you don't need 20% down to buy. The biggest wins usually come from education, lower down payment loans, and occasional assistance that can reduce upfront costs and stress. In the next few minutes, I'll preview what's offered statewide and how city programs like Boston, Cambridge, and Somerville layer on top. I'll also set realistic expectations around income limits, timelines, and paperwork so you know where to focus, what's worth your time, and how to avoid common detours. Let's start with statewide resources, beginning with the Homebuyer Education course. Its purpose is to prepare you for real-world homeownership, not just check a box. Typical modules cover budgeting and saving, comparing mortgage types and rates, what to expect at inspection and appraisal, and basic maintenance so your home stays affordable. Completing it early gives you clarity on price range and next steps, and it makes lender and program applications much smoother. For format and logistics, courses are offered online, self-paced, live virtual, and in-person workshops across Massachusetts. Most take about 6 to 10 hours total, often split over 2 evenings or a weekend. Expect a modest fee, usually $25 to $100, with fee waivers for eligible buyers. When you pass, you'll receive a certificate. Many programs accept it for 12 to 24 months, so keep a PDF handy. Pro tip, register early. Finish before you start touring and save your certificate and budget worksheet in a shared folder to speed lender and assistance applications. Beyond statewide programs, many buyers look at down payment help that comes as either a grant or a deferred loan. A grant is money you don't repay if you meet the rules. A deferred loan is paid back later, often when you sell or refinance, sometimes at low or no interest. Knowing which structure fits your plan helps you budget and avoid surprises. Common eligibility factors include income bands, purchase price caps, and owner occupancy requirements. Plan ahead by gathering pay stubs, W-2s or 1099s, recent bank and asset statements, and a photo ID. Keep a clean paper trail for gifts and transfers. Guidelines change, so always verify the latest rules before applying and build a timeline for classes, approvals, and document updates. Next, we'll look at Boston-specific resources and how they compare. In Boston, most first-time buyer programs require you to live in the city after purchase and use the home as your primary residence. The usual sequence starts with an information session, then a certified homebuyer education course, followed by submitting documents for income and asset verification. From first info session to an eligibility letter can take several weeks to a few months, depending on class dates and review queues. Funding rounds and unit lotteries are competitive, so join email lists, track deadlines, and be ready when applications open. A quick example path looks like this. Attend an info session. Complete the approved education and get your certificate. Obtain a lender pre-approval. Apply for assistance and upload your documents, then shop within your price limits before any approvals expire. Start research early. Use a checklist, set calendar reminders, keep a docs folder, and track listings so you stay organized and competitive. Beyond Boston, cities like Cambridge, Somerville, Quincy, and Springfield run their own first-time buyer initiatives focused on affordability and community stability. The specifics vary: income caps, lotteries, and residency rules, and they evolve. Inventory is often limited, so expect waitlists and application windows that open and close. Treat these programs as one option within a broader plan. To stay current, check each city's housing department page and sign up for email or text alerts. Review the latest eligibility charts and application timelines before starting paperwork. Because guidelines and funding cycles can shift year to year, verify requirements again right before you apply. Local partnerships can be your on-ramp. Local housing authorities and HUD-approved nonprofits provide homebuyer education, one-on-one counseling, and hands-on help with applications and paperwork. They clarify eligibility, compare programs, and align timelines with your lender so you stay organized and confident. Before you choose an organization, vet them. Look for HUD or Mass Housing accreditation, recent reviews, and referrals from your city or trusted lenders. For your first meeting, bring photo ID, recent pay stubs, W-2s or 1099s, bank statements, a copy of your credit report, and your questions. Even if you're 6 to 12 months out, starting now builds readiness and reduces stress later. Map a simple timeline. Complete your homebuyer course, gather documents, then secure pre-approval before touring. After your offer is accepted, plan for application, appraisal, and underwriting to take weeks. Add a buffer. Verifications, repairs, or condo documents can delay closing. Not every lender supports every assistance program. Ask targeted questions. Which MA programs do you offer? How many have you closed this year? What rates and fees apply? What documents will you need? And what timeline should I expect from application to clear to close? Massachusetts offers many opportunities for first-time buyers, but think long-term. Budget for maintenance, property taxes, and insurance, and keep a reserve for surprises. Some programs include resale caps or limits on renting, which can shape your future plans. Run a monthly all-in cost scenario and a simple 5-year outlook before you commit. If this was helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone buying in Massachusetts. For a step-by-step guide and worksheets to map your monthly costs and 5-year plan, check my other videos. Quick recap. Learn the basics with a homebuyer class, build a realistic budget, and strengthen your credit so financing options and decisions feel manageable. Then research city programs, Boston, Cambridge, Somerville, and verify income and price limits. Choose experienced partners and map a clear timeline for education, applications, and approvals. Watch the step-by-step guide next and subscribe for more Massachusetts first-time buyer tips. You've got this.